Smile to people because when you hurt people, they will revenge and then you fight again, never stop. So
Right.
you just smile, make people happy, then we'll stop war.
Forget everything you think you know about Jet Li. The martial arts legend you see on screen is hiding a shocking secret. His real-life journey is even more jaw-dropping than any fight scene. From becoming a millionaire to battling health issues, the story of how he lives is one of the most fascinating in Hollywood. Want to know how a martial arts icon turned his success into a fortune? Keep watching, because what we're about to reveal about Jet Li's life will leave you speechless. Born Li Lianjie in Beijing, China, Jet's early life was a far cry from the glamorous world he now occupies. His father passed away when he was just 2 years old, and his mother was left to raise him and his siblings on her own. The future star was instilled with values of discipline, humility, and respect for authority, all traits that shaped his character both in and out of the ring. Despite facing the challenges of growing up in a single-parent household, Jet's incredible work ethic and focus on martial arts set the stage for his rise to fame. Jet's first taste of greatness came at the young age of 8, when he was selected to join a wushu group. His talent didn't go unnoticed, and soon he was training rigorously under a coach who believed in his potential. But what really set Jet apart wasn't just his physical skill. It was his mental discipline and wisdom. At just 11, he was already achieving what seemed impossible, becoming a 5-time Chinese wushu champion by the age of 16. His journey to martial arts greatness wasn't an easy one, with countless hours of intense training and sacrifices along the way. Even as his career began to flourish, Jet's humble nature remained intact. He wasn't driven by fame or fortune, but by a deep-rooted desire to represent his country and his culture on the global stage. This was evident when he famously turned down a potential career as a bodyguard for US President Richard Nixon, opting instead to focus on wushu and its potential to influence the world. His journey was far from conventional, but Jet's unwavering dedication to his craft would soon see him conquer the world. By the time Jet was a teenager, he had already achieved so much in martial arts that he quickly became an icon in China. His performances and victories became symbols of national pride. But the real turning point came when a film director saw his potential not just as a fighter, but as an actor. This marked the beginning of his transition from the martial arts world into the spotlight of global cinema. However, even as Jet's fame soared, he remained deeply connected to his roots, driven by purpose and authenticity in every step of his career. Jet's story proves that the path to success is often far more challenging than the public sees. His journey from Beijing's streets to the world's biggest movie sets wasn't just about skill. It was about perseverance, resilience, and most importantly, wisdom. As his name became synonymous with martial arts greatness, Jet Li's star continued to rise, setting the stage for one of the most lucrative and influential careers in Hollywood history. How much is he really worth? Jet Li's journey to wealth and fame is often the subject of curiosity, and for good reason. In 2020, the actor's net worth was an impressive $250 million, making him one of the highest-paid Chinese stars in the world. His income was primarily driven by his illustrious acting career, but there's more to his fortune than just movies. Li's investments in real estate, his business ventures, and lucrative endorsements have all contributed to his millionaire lifestyle. From his appearances in action-packed blockbusters like The Expendables and Lethal Weapon 4, to his role as the face of Swiss luxury watch brand Hublot, Jet Li's career has been a well-oiled money-making machine. One of the most notable aspects of Jet's wealth is his real estate portfolio. In 2008, he purchased a sprawling mansion in Shanghai worth around $30 million, rumored to have been a gift for one of his daughters. Although the house fell into disrepair over time, its initial value and his investment in it showed Jet's penchant for securing his wealth. But his real estate holdings didn't stop there. He also owns a luxurious bungalow in Singapore worth $15 million US. Singapore's high-end real estate market has been kind to Li, with his properties reflecting both his success and his desire for security and stability. Jet also made some high-profile purchases to enhance his lifestyle, including luxury cars like the BMW 745 Li and a Spyker C8 Spider. These vehicles are more than just modes of transport. They are status symbols that reflect Jet Li's journey from a humble boy in Beijing to a global martial arts and film superstar. But despite his lavish purchases, Jet is known to be fairly low-key about his wealth, rarely flaunting his luxury lifestyle in the public eye. While the world may know him as a martial arts icon, Jet's influence extends far beyond the silver screen. His role in the luxury watch industry, where he became the face of Hublot in 2010, solidified his place in the world of high-end fashion. He also co-founded a company called Taiji Zen, a lifestyle brand focused on promoting health and wellness through the practice of Tai Chi. This company, alongside his martial arts fitness program Wuji, showcases Jet's continued involvement in ventures that align with his values of balance and well-being. Jet Li's wealth is a direct reflection of his long-standing career in both film and business. His portfolio spans multiple industries, from entertainment to luxury goods to health and wellness, proving that he is not just a martial artist, but a savvy businessman. With a diversified income stream and a passion for personal growth, Jet has managed to create a legacy that is both financially and spiritually rewarding. The lifestyle of a martial arts legend. Jet Li's lifestyle is often described as humble, yet undeniably luxurious. Despite his fortune, Jet has never been one to flaunt his wealth. Unlike many other celebrities, he doesn't boast about his high-end possessions or publicize his extravagant lifestyle. Instead, he focuses on living a life centered around balance and family. His decision to renounce his Chinese and US citizenship in favor of Singaporean citizenship in 2009 was influenced by the country's high-quality education system, ensuring a stable future for his daughters. His Singaporean home, located in Bukit Timah, is a perfect reflection of his taste for understated luxury. The $15 million property stands as a quiet retreat, far from the prying eyes of the public. Here, Jet enjoys peace and tranquility, embracing the quiet life away from the Hollywood spotlight. He spends his time practicing Tai Chi, playing badminton, and reading, all activities that reflect his desire to live mindfully and in tune with his body. Even when it comes to travel, Jet's approach is the same. Private, yet not ostentatious. Though he has the means to fly on private jets and enjoy the most luxurious experiences, Jet prefers to keep his personal life as private as possible. His trips often revolve around his family and his passion for charity, which has been a significant part of his life for many years. The actor's philanthropic efforts are not just financial, they are deeply personal. Beyond his family life, Jet is also deeply involved in spiritual practices, particularly Tibetan Buddhism. This belief system has guided him through his career and helped him maintain his sense of purpose. His encounters with spiritual leaders like the Dalai Lama reflect his commitment to personal growth and compassion. This connection to spirituality helps Jet remain grounded, despite his global fame and fortune. Jet Li's wealth may have afforded him a life of luxury, but it is his inner peace and sense of fulfillment that define his true lifestyle. His ability to balance personal wealth with family, charity, and spiritual growth is what truly sets him apart from other stars. Despite his fame, Jet remains a man who seeks fulfillment in the quiet moments, enjoying a life full of purpose and love. The tsunami that changed his life forever. Jet Li's life took an unexpected turn in 2004, when the world was rocked by the Indian Ocean tsunami. While vacationing with his family in the Maldives, Jet Li became part of one of the most devastating natural disasters of the 21st century. Fortunately, Jet survived, though he sustained an injury while saving his daughter. The event profoundly impacted his life, making him reevaluate what truly mattered. No longer was he simply focused on his career and wealth. Jet realized the fragility of life and the importance of cherishing every moment with his loved ones. In the aftermath of the disaster, Jet chose to focus on what he could control: his family's well-being and his personal life. He shifted his attention to spending more time with his wife and children, taking fewer high-profile roles in films and focusing more on his charitable efforts. The experience led him to become an advocate for disaster relief, further demonstrating his commitment to helping others. Jet Li's foundation, One Foundation, was founded with the goal of assisting victims of natural disasters and providing psychological support. The trauma of the tsunami left Jet with a new sense of humility. He became more private and began to retreat from the limelight, finding solace in his spiritual practices and spending quality time with his family. This experience also sparked his interest in alternative medicine and wellness, which led him to develop the Wuji program, a fitness and mindfulness practice that combines elements of wushu, yoga, and Pilates. Despite his wealth and fame, the tsunami taught Jet a valuable lesson in the impermanence of life. It deepened his understanding of what was truly important: his health, his family, and his inner peace. This perspective shift was pivotal in his continued success, allowing him to make conscious decisions about the roles he chose to take and the causes he supported. Jet Li's near-death experience was a reminder that wealth and fame are fleeting, and the true value of life lies in personal growth, relationships, and the impact one can make on the world. His charity work, wellness programs, and commitment to his family reflect a man who has learned to prioritize what truly matters, regardless of his financial status or global recognition. The many faces of Jet Li. Jet Li's acting career is marked by iconic roles that have revolutionized the action film genre. From his early beginnings in the Shaolin Temple series to his legendary appearances in Lethal Weapon 4 and The Expendables, Jet has shown the world that martial arts is not just a physical discipline but an art form that can tell compelling stories. What made his performances stand out was not just his fight scenes, but his ability to bring depth and emotional intensity to his characters. His role in Lethal Weapon 4 was a breakthrough moment in his Hollywood career, where he played the villain, marking a departure from his usual heroic roles. Despite initial concerns about playing a negative character, Jet's performance earned him critical acclaim, and the film's commercial success helped establish him as a major action star in the West. From that point forward, Jet became a household name, not just in China but worldwide. In The One, Jet Li's role as a dual version of himself pushed the boundaries of the science fiction action genre. His complex portrayal of two characters battling each other showcased his versatility as an actor. The fight choreography in The One was revolutionary, with Jet's signature speed and precision elevating the action scenes to new heights. His dedication to his craft, performing his own stunts and training for months before shooting, became the hallmark of his career. Jet's contributions to the action genre are undeniable. Movies like Fearless, Fist of Legend, and Once Upon a Time in China all featured groundbreaking fight choreography and intense action scenes. But what set Jet apart was his commitment to telling a story through martial arts, making each fight scene an emotional journey rather than just a display of skill. His passion for wushu and its ability to express both grace and power through movement was evident in every film he made. Jet Li's influence on the action genre has been profound. His ability to blend storytelling with martial arts revolutionized how fight sequences were perceived, elevating them from mere spectacles to essential components of a film's narrative. As an actor and a martial artist, Jet Li forever changed the action genre, and his legacy continues to inspire new generations of filmmakers and performers. From Hollywood to philanthropy, Jet Li's influence extends far beyond the film set, having a lasting impact on both Hollywood and the world at large. Known for his martial arts mastery and action-packed roles, he also became a figure of inspiration for those seeking to live with purpose. His contributions to the entertainment world are undeniable, but it's his philanthropy that truly showcases the depth of his character. Through his non-profit foundation, One Foundation, Jet has made significant efforts in providing disaster relief, psychological support, and humanitarian aid in the wake of global tragedies. Jet's philanthropic journey began in 2007 when he founded the One Foundation, focusing on disaster relief, particularly in China, following catastrophic events like earthquakes and floods. The foundation's impact has been profound, offering not just financial support, but also emotional recovery for victims. His role as an ambassador for the Red Cross has further solidified his position as not just a martial arts icon, but a true humanitarian. Despite his fame, Jet Li has always remained grounded in his values. His personal story, rising from humble beginnings in Beijing to becoming a global superstar, has given him a unique perspective on life. This outlook led him to dedicate much of his time and resources to improving the lives of those in need. His contributions to charity are often understated, done behind the scenes without the need for recognition, showing the authenticity of his character. Jet's humanitarian work extends to youth development as well. He has used his platform to encourage young people particularly in China, to embrace martial arts. Not just as a sport, but as a way of life that instills discipline, focus, and respect. His philosophy of martial arts as a tool for personal growth resonates with thousands of young practitioners who view him as both a mentor and a role model. Through his charity work, personal contributions, and dedication to spreading his martial arts philosophy, Jet Li has created a legacy that extends far beyond the silver screen. He has proven that true success is not just about wealth or fame, but about making a lasting, positive impact on the world. His influence continues to grow, showing that martial arts, faith, and generosity are powerful forces that can change lives. The quiet luxury of Jet Li's life. Jet Li may be known for his quiet, humble personality, but the reality of his life is nothing short of luxurious. As one of the wealthiest martial artists in the world, Jet Li enjoys the kind of lifestyle most can only dream of, all while maintaining a low-key presence. His mansion in Shanghai, purchased for around $30 million, serves as a testament to his success. While it may have fallen into disrepair over the years, the original grandeur of the house reflected Jet's desire to provide for his family. It wasn't just an investment, it was a place where he hoped to raise his children in comfort and security. In addition to his Shanghai home, Jet owns a luxurious bungalow in Singapore, worth around $15 million. Located in Bukit Timah, an elite area known for its prestigious residents, the bungalow is a peaceful retreat away from the bustle of the media and Hollywood. Here, Jet enjoys a life centered around his family, martial arts, and personal development. His Singaporean home offers the perfect balance of luxury and privacy, allowing him to live life on his own terms. While Jet's homes are lavish, his approach to spending is marked by modesty. He isn't one for flaunting his wealth, preferring to keep his personal life private. The cars he drives, a BMW 745 Li and a Spyker C8 Spider, are beautiful, but they aren't ostentatious. Jet's focus has always been on maintaining balance and peace, not accumulating material possessions. The luxury he enjoys isn't defined by flashy goods, but by the freedom to live his life with purpose and intention. One of the most striking aspects of Jet Li's wealth is how he has used it to benefit his family. When he made the decision to move to Singapore, it wasn't just for the country's excellent education system, but also for his daughter's well-being. Jet Li's wealth has allowed him to prioritize his family's future, ensuring they have the best opportunities in life. His investments reflect his long-term thinking, building a legacy that will continue to support his loved ones for years to come. Jet Li's millionaire status is not just a byproduct of his career. It's the result of smart decisions, a commitment to his family, and an unwavering focus on living life with purpose. His life may be filled with luxury, but it's also filled with balance, discipline, and an understanding that true wealth is not measured in possessions, but in how one lives and gives back to the world. Jet Li's life hasn't been without its challenges, and one of the most personal struggles he has faced is his ongoing battle with hyperthyroidism. Since 2010, Jet has dealt with the debilitating condition, which affects the thyroid and leads to symptoms like fatigue, weight loss, and muscle weakness. Despite the public's concern about his health, Jet has remained open about his condition, even sharing with fans that he continues to fight the disease. His openness about his health struggles has humanized him in the eyes of many, showing that even the strongest of icons face battles behind the scenes. In addition to his health issues, Jet has made the decision to continue working despite the physical toll his career has taken on his body. He knows that his time in the action world is limited, but his passion for film and martial arts remains as strong as ever. He famously commented that if he left the film industry now, he would end up in a wheelchair, but if he stayed, he would still end up in one. Only this time, it would be encrusted with diamonds. This humorous yet poignant statement reflects his commitment to continue working as long as he is able, even if it means sacrificing his own health. The struggles Jet Li faces with hyperthyroidism have shaped his personal life and career in profound ways. His health has forced him to slow down, reassess his priorities, and focus more on family and charity. He no longer takes on as many high-stakes roles and has become more selective in the projects he takes on, focusing on quality over quantity. This shift in his career has allowed Jet to spend more time with his wife, children, and focus on his spiritual practices, ensuring that he can live a long, healthy life, despite the challenges. Jet Li's health crisis has also led him to advocate for a healthier lifestyle. He is a strong proponent of mental and physical well-being, often emphasizing the importance of balance and self-care. This philosophy has not only influenced his own life, but has become a cornerstone of his philanthropic work. His fitness program, Wuji, combines elements of wushu, yoga, and Pilates, promoting health and mindfulness to help others live healthier, more balanced lives. Despite his health challenges, Jet Li remains an inspiration to many. His ability to continue working, even while dealing with a life-altering condition, speaks to his strength of character and determination. He has shown that even when life throws obstacles your way, it's possible to overcome them with resilience, grace, and a positive outlook. As Jet Li continues to battle health issues, many fans are left wondering what the future holds for this legendary martial artist. Despite his health struggles, Jet's career shows no sign of slowing down. He is currently working on a variety of projects, both in front of and behind the camera. His film career may not be as active as it once was, but Jet has made it clear that he's not done yet. Whether it's through cameo appearances, philanthropic endeavors, or new fitness programs, Jet Li's influence will continue to be felt for years to come. In addition to his career, Jet has also turned his attention to his family. His wife and daughters remain his top priority, and he has made it clear that he wants to be there for them through every step of their lives. As he moves into the next phase of his life, his focus is on ensuring that his family is well taken care of, both financially and emotionally. This has led Jet to explore new ways of generating income, from business ventures to new media projects that align with his values. Jet's legacy as a martial artist and philanthropist is already cemented, but there are still many chapters to write. His charity work through the One Foundation and his Tai Chi program continue to grow, helping countless individuals around the world. Jet Li's name will be synonymous with martial arts and personal growth, and his work will continue to inspire people to live with purpose and balance. The future for Jet Li may be uncertain in some ways, but one thing is clear. He will continue to influence the world, whether through his work, his wisdom, or his charitable endeavors. As the martial arts world evolves and new stars rise, Jet's legacy will remain a shining example of what it means to live a meaningful life, both in and outside of the spotlight. Jet Li's influence will undoubtedly continue to transcend time, and while the public may have concerns about his health, Jet's inner strength and commitment to his family and community will ensure that his impact will be felt for generations. The future of Jet Li is still bright, and the world is eagerly awaiting what comes next for the martial arts icon. From martial arts legend to millionaire, Jet Li's life is one you just can't ignore. His wealth, his sacrifices, his incredible rise from humble beginnings, all of it proves he's not just a fighter on screen, but a champion in life. But what's next for Jet Li? Will his legacy continue to shine, or will his health battles slow him down? We want to hear from you. What part of Jet Li's story shocked you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't hold back. Hit that like button if you're amazed by his life, and make sure to subscribe for more exclusive deep dives. Stick around, because the next video is going to blow your mind. Trust us, you won't want to miss it.
I'm starting my TV career since in 1973. I trained for 1 year, from 1973 to 1974.
It is always easy to assume that once a person makes it big, they would trade in their old lives for the best luxury. And while that's true for many, some take a completely different path. Now, imagine a man worth billions of dollars living like he's barely scraping by. Sounds too odd to be true? Well, meet Chow Yun-fat, a billionaire actor who would rather take the public bus than get himself a Porsche with a private driver. It makes you wonder, why would a successful man like him choose to live such a modest life? Join us as we explore the life of Chow Yun-fat and the shocking reason behind his humble way of living. The mysterious life of billionaire Chow Yun-fat. If you are a frequent user of public food stalls and the cheap public transportation system in Hong Kong, the chances that you will run into Chow Yun-fat one day are higher than 80%. On a first glance, this shouldn't be surprising, as Chow is just as human as you, right? But Chow is not just any human. The Los Angeles Times once proclaimed Chow Yun-fat the coolest actor in the world. In fact, in 2018, Chow's wife, Jasmine Tan, disclosed that Chow's net worth was 5.6 billion Hong Kong dollars. While this has not been confirmed by any third party, Chow Yun-fat himself confirmed it and even vowed to donate 99% of the wealth to charity. Again, one might think that with this fortune,
living a simple and happy life, Chow Yun-fat plans to give his $700 million fortune to charity.
Chow Yun-fat lives a very luxurious lifestyle that consists of driving nice sports cars or residing in lovely mansions. Instead, Chow Yun-fat is shown to be fairly frugal, often opting to take public transit and doing charity work. In an earlier interview, Chow Yun-fat revealed that he only spends a mere 800 Hong Kong dollars monthly. He even used his first-generation Nokia phone for over 17 years before making a switch 2 years ago to a smartphone, only because his Nokia stopped working. Never the person for anything fancy, Chow Yun-fat is often seen shopping at discount shops.
你好，你好，你好。
呢個細個，佢最中意食細個。老樹細個啊。
哦，好的榴蓮不是很大哈，我以為要很大很大。不敢借。來，來。
He once said in an interview that he doesn't wear clothes for other people. As long as he thinks it's comfortable, then it's good enough for him. This feels too good to be true, and further fuels our curiosity in knowing who exactly this mysterious man is. In Hong Kong, nearly everyone knows Fat Gore, or Elder Brother Fat, as Mr. Chow Yun-fat is affectionately called. The movie star is truly a household name as his fans span all generations, and he is the city's most beloved and popular public figure. Mr. Chow Yun-fat was born to a poor farming family on Lamma Island in Hong Kong in 1955. He is the child of Chow Yun-wan, who worked on a Shell Oil Company tanker, and Chan Lai Fong, who was a cleaning lady and vegetable farmer. As his father passed away early, he had to help his mother till the land, feed the pigs, catch the fish, sell traditional tea pudding, and do other farm chores from a very young age. Chow grew up in a poor farming community on Lamma Island, in a house with no electricity. After waking up at dawn each morning to help his mother sell herbal jelly and Hakka tea pudding on the streets, in the afternoons, he went to work in the fields. Some even believe that the tough life that Mr. Chow led during his childhood not only forged his rustic and reserved personality, but also endowed him with a rich inner strength that has served him well in his subsequent journey through life. His family moved to Kowloon when he was 10. At 17, Chow left school to help support the family by doing odd jobs including a bellboy, postman, camera salesman, and taxi driver. But on moving to Kowloon, a great opportunity came into Chow's life. The then 18-year-old Chow stumbled on a newspaper advertisement for TVB's actor training program. He subsequently enrolled in the actor training program.
Chow Yun-fat is a masterful actor. He's an international star.
He's like the biggest movie star in China, right? So relatively, he's the biggest movie star in the whole wide world because of the amount of people, you know.
And this led him to an outstanding career in entertainment. Chow Yun-fat's excellent career on the screen. The 1970s and 1980s was the golden age of Hong Kong's popular culture.
The second Hong Kong Pop Culture Festival was launched today. Limos and I was at the festival.
And a period in which Hong Kong people forged their local identity. Drama series produced by local television stations penetrated into every home, as watching television was the most popular entertainment. During this time, precisely after a one-year training with TVB television, Chow Yun-fat signed a 3-year contract with the TV station and made his acting debut in soap operas. Thanks to his versatile acting skills, Mr. Chow shot to fame in Chinese communities around the world for embodying the compassionate and virtuous character of the underdog roles he played in a wide range of productions. His renditions of Xiao Hua Shan in Hotel, Hui Man Keung in The Bund, and Ling Hu Chong in The Smiling are still regarded as the yardsticks by which professional actors are judged. This is funny because, up to now, Chow Yun-fat has reportedly not watched The Bund, which was released in 1980. Yet the charming dimples of a smiling Hui Man Keung have since enchanted countless souls. It is safe to say Chow was propelled to fame by TVB dramas such as The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly in 1979 and The Bund in 1980. He is known for his collaborations with filmmaker John Woo in 5 Hong Kong action films.
My first movie, at that time I was almost the first young director in Hong Kong, and I was just started. The film didn't work well.
There was Better Tomorrow in 1986, which made Chow a box office superstar in Asia. Better Tomorrow 2 in 1987, The Killer in 1989, Once a Thief in 1991, and Hard Boiled in 1992. He also starred in the video game Stranglehold in 2007, produced by Woo.
There's no one who can kill this cop for me!
I told you not to go in alone.
I didn't. Brought my true friends.
Chow is even credited for bringing Hong Kong gangster films to world prominence. Although Chow continued his TV success with TVB, his goal was to become a film actor. So after his success on television, Mr. Chow ventured into the movie industry. In 1976, he debuted on the big screen in The Reincarnation. In the following 45 years, he has worked with numerous eminent directors in more than 100 films and won countless awards. He acted in a groundbreaking film in 1976 after signing an exclusive contract with Goldig Films, then the third largest film company in Hong Kong. Goldig Films, founded and solely funded by Indonesian-Chinese businessman Gu Hayap Kian, produced and distributed over 100 movies from 1972 to 1982. However, Chow's occasional ventures into low-budget films in the 1980s after ones by Goldig were disastrous. Most of Chow's movies with Goldig Films in the 1970s achieved high gross revenues of over 1 million Hong Kong dollars per movie, which is a better box office performance than his movies in early 1980s, such as Modern Heroes, Soul Ash, The Bund, and The Bund Part 2. But success came when he teamed up with film director John Woo in the 1986 gangster action melodrama A Better Tomorrow, which swept the box offices in Asia and established Chow and Woo as megastars. A Better Tomorrow won him his first Best Actor award at the Hong Kong Film Awards.
I have 14 years experience in TV. So, for a coincidence, I met John Woo. He invited me to play the role in Better Tomorrow Part 1. In 1986, that film, a big success in Hong Kong.
It was the highest-grossing film in Hong Kong history at the time and set a new standard for Hong Kong gangster films. Taking the opportunity, Chow quit TV entirely. With his new image from A Better Tomorrow, he made many more gun-fu or heroic bloodshed films. This is where it gets even more interesting. At the 7th Hong Kong Film Awards in 1988, the biggest suspense among the audience was which of Mr. Chow's respective roles in 3 movies would see him crowned Best Actor. Was it the role of Samuel Pang in An Autumn's Tale, Ko Chow in City on Fire, or Chung Tin Ching in Prison on Fire? Well, the award eventually went to Pang, and as a result, Chow became synonymous with the Best Actor award at movie award ceremonies. Chow may be best known for playing honorable tough guys, whether cops or criminals, but he has also starred in comedies like Diary of a Big Man in 1988 and Now You See Love, Now You Don't in 1992. You can also find him in romantic blockbusters such as Love in a Fallen City in 1984 and An Autumn's Tale in 1987, for which he was named Best Actor at the Golden Horse Awards.
It's considered the Oscars of Chinese language films, the Golden Horse Film Awards. This year's award ceremony saw an especially big turnout of celebrities on the red carpet.
He brought together his disparate personae in the 1989 film God of Gamblers, directed by the prolific Wong Jing, in which he was by turns a suave charmer, a broad comedian, and an action hero. The film surprised many, became immensely popular, broke Hong Kong's all-time box office record, and spawned a series of gambling films as well as several comic sequels starring Andy Lau and Stephen Chow. The often tough demeanor and youthful appearance of Chow's characters has earned him the nickname Babyface Killer. Charting Mr. Chow's career in those days, one could chronicle the golden period of Hong Kong cinema. But Chow Yun-fat did not rest on his laurels on achieving fame in Asia. His passion for the film industry and drive for excellence saw him venture into Hollywood. Undaunted by language and cultural barriers, he starred in The Replacement Killers, The Corruptor, and Anna and the King. He was the leading actor in director Ang Lee's Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
I'm so happy after some 15, 16 years, people still remember Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, the most difficult movie I made. It's a fantastical movie.
Which won 4 Oscars awards, including Best Foreign Language Film. To date, the film still holds the best box office record in North America, setting an example for Oriental films that want to conquer the world market. In 2020, Mr. Chow was ranked as one of the top 10 national film actors to mark the 70th anniversary of the founding of New China. After these years, over a successful acting career, Mr. Chow has not forgotten to be himself, despite becoming an international superstar. He has acted as Hong Kong's ambassador to promote Hong Kong local business, notably the tourism industry. He is a dedicated philanthropist and has donated $100 million of his wealth to set up a charitable foundation to help vulnerable groups. In 2004, Chow Yun-fat was honored by Hong Kong Baptist University with an honorary doctorate degree. He was also invited by the school in 2014 to share his thoughts on his career in the film industry. In 2018, he starred in the film Project Gutenberg, which was directed by Chong Man-kyung, an alumnus of the University's School of Communication. The film won 7 awards, including Best Film, at the 38th Hong Kong Film Awards. For his outstanding performance in the film, Mr. Chow won Best Actor in the Chinese American Film Festival. Hong Kong Baptist University, through their website, noted that Chow cares deeply about the growth of their students and always wants to offer them spiritual support and encouragement. The school claimed that Chow Yun-fat is always very pleased to attend any event organized by the school, whether an award presentation ceremony or just any other random event of the school. It is said that Chow also always looks forward to sharing his professional experiences and creative ideas on acting for film and television with the students. Indeed, there are many reasons why celebrities like Chow Yun-fat may prefer to live a modest life. While some come from a struggling background that has taught them the value of money, others prefer to remain away from the spotlight and lead a normal life that becomes an impossible feat after achieving an unbelievable level of fame. It is then worthy of note that there are other celebrities, aside from Chow, who are humble in character and modest with their lifestyles. From collecting coupons to driving beat-up trucks and inexpensive cars, let's take a look at other celebrities who live a rather modest life, and maybe we could get a full picture into the motivation behind their choices. Celebrities living modest and philanthropic lives. Starting off with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Our first guest is one of the most famous actors in the world. He's nominated for a Golden Globe for his brilliant performance in The Wolf of Wall Street. Please welcome Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo has a sprawling net worth of $260 million, and he makes expensive purchases such as owning an island and costly real estate. The actor lives a frugal lifestyle in many ways as an environmental activist. He refuses to fly on private jets and drives a Toyota Prius, a hybrid car that does not cause harm to the surroundings. Over the past 2 decades, philanthropist and actor Leonardo DiCaprio has lent his platform and voice to the planet. He has consistently advocated for the urgency and need to act fast to fight the threat of climate change.
Who want to solve our climate crisis. As an actor, I pretend for a living. I play fictitious characters, often solving fictitious problems.
From advocating for climate action with President Obama and President Trump, to speaking at the Paris Agreement signing ceremony, to dedicating his Golden Globe to vulnerable communities, DiCaprio has successfully engaged the broader public and urged actions at local and national levels to protect planet Earth. In 1998, at the age of 24, DiCaprio established the Leonardo DiCaprio Foundation, LDF, with the purpose of raising awareness about environmental issues threatening the health of the planet, and to date has awarded over $80 million in grants, funding over 200 high-impact projects in 50 countries. DiCaprio and his foundation have also produced a number of media projects that communicate the urgency of climate change to the public. The 11th Hour in 2007, and Before the Flood in 2016, which have been viewed by millions around the world. Before the Flood received 60 million views in just 3 months, making it one of the most watched documentaries in history. Through the Leonardo DiCaprio Foundation, he has made several donations, including a $35,000 donation to the Los Feliz branch of the Los Angeles Public Library, which was built on the site of his childhood home. He has worked with orphans at the SOS Children's Village in Maputo, Mozambique, while filming Blood Diamond. In 2010, DiCaprio donated $1 million to the relief centers and efforts after the earthquake in Haiti.
He made an enormously generous donation to the relief effort in Texas. $1 million he gave to the United Way.
And $1 million to the Wildlife Conservation Society at a tiger summit in Russia. In 2016, he donated $61,000 to minority groups, as well as a massive $15.6 million to the various organizations that protect the rights of Native Americans and protect the environment. Another rich celebrity on this journey is Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer has topped the list as the world's highest-paid actress for many years, and despite her big paychecks, she prefers to live a lifestyle as normal as her upbringing.
Jennifer Lawrence, the Hunger Games star, is once again the world's highest-paid actress, earning $46 million a year.
She lived in the same apartment for more than a decade before buying a small home in NYC in 2021 with her husband Cook Maroney when she was pregnant with her child. Since cementing herself onto the A-list, the 29-year-old Hunger Games actress has used her platform on numerous occasions to give back. In February 2016, Jennifer donated $2 million to the Corsair Children's Hospital in her hometown of Louisville, Kentucky. At the time, the star confirmed that her donation would help launch the Jennifer Lawrence Foundation Cardiac Intensive Care Unit within the medical facility. She said that as part of her effort to help children and caregivers, she challenged her fans to get behind her philanthropic cause and help her gift by raising an additional $2 million to support all the children in Kentucky. Away from Jennifer, another celebrity is Keanu Reeves. A man beloved by everyone, Keanu Reeves is known for his philanthropic endeavors and giving away his salary to film crews and non-profit organizations. He lives in a $4.5 million Hollywood Hills house he purchased in 2003 and prefers to ride the subway rather than traveling in cars escorted by drivers. Keanu Reeves' kindness and generosity have made him an admired and respected figure beyond his film career. Keanu Reeves is famous for his roles in The Matrix, Speed, and John Wick.
John Wick had a huge weekend at the box office. The Keanu Reeves action film demolished its franchise record, scoring over $73 million opening weekend. For context, the first John Wick film opened up to $14 million in 2014.
To name a few. He has donated money to numerous charities, including Camp Rainbow Gold, which provides support to children with cancer, and the Sick Kids Foundation, which supports the Hospital for Sick Children in Toronto. He has also given money to Harlem Children's Zone, which provides educational and social services to children in Harlem, New York City. In addition to monetary donations, Reeves continues his venture into personal acts of kindness and generosity. He has been known to give up his seat on the subway to a woman with a baby, and he has even paid for the meals of strangers in restaurants. One of the examples of Reeves' generosity is when he gave a $20,000 Christmas bonus to the crew of The Matrix Reloaded and The Matrix Revolutions. This was his way of thanking them for their hard work. Reeves' kindness has earned him a reputation as one of the nicest celebrities in Hollywood. He is often praised by his co-stars and crew members for his generosity and thoughtfulness. He is said to truly be a kind and giving person and an inspiration to many.